Hi guys, so I wanted to show you a quick video about making files and folders. Lesson 3 is the lesson that you're going to be working on, and a lot of people aren't really used to making files and folders on their computer, but it's a really good idea, especially if you're doing e-learning. That'll help you organize your stuff. So when you're at this screen, once you have signed in to your Office, so let's say when you first start, you go here, and then you go to Office 365. It might want you to sign in, might take you straight there. I don't know, it works differently for different people. Well, once you do that, you're going to come up to something looking like this. Now, it's not going to hurt if you play around with this stuff. We're learning about Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook. And then this cloud is your OneDrive. So if you click on your OneDrive, this is where your files are. Now, if you don't name your files, they're going to end up being in there like Document 1, Document 2, Document 3. That's why you have to give them a name. If you get in there now and you see a bunch of files like that, you should click on them and then decide, do I need this file? If you don't, delete it. You can delete something just by clicking on it and pressing the delete key. Or, let me scroll down. These are all folders here. Let me scroll down to some of my files. If I wanted to get rid of a file, I could just right click on it, and then after I right click on it, I can hit delete. Now I don't want to do that, so I'm going to get off of that. Now if you have a Chromebook, right clicking, I looked it up. It says that you can either press the alternate key, that's the ALT, and then click your touchpad, or double clicking your touchpad is the same as right clicking. And I tell you that because a lot of things in your lesson you're going to do today want you to right click, and right clicking is a shortcut. I right click all the time. Whenever you right click on something like so, you get this shortcut menu, and it allows you to do different things. All right, so if you look in your OneDrive, the top of it would be folders if you have any folders, and they are alphabetized. And then after your folders, you would see your files. Now, you could make a folder for each one of your classes. So you could see, if I click on New, I can make a folder. So I could click on Folder, and I could say, well, I'm in Algebra. So maybe I want to save stuff for Algebra in this folder. I hit Create, and it gets alphabetized in my list. So let me go back to the top and see if I can find it. It's going a little bit slow. There's the folder I just made. It says I made it a few seconds ago. Now in your lesson, they're talking about your File Explorer down here if you have a Windows machine. So if I click on that, it also shows me, here's my OneDrive, and this is the same OneDrive that I was in here. You see I have my 8th grade dance, Adobe, so on and so forth. Now, it's a good idea to get used to making files and folders. Don't be afraid to play around with it and try it. If you don't try it, you're not going to know how to do it. All right, so if you go over to this one, File Explorer, you can play around with it here. You can do the same thing. If you want to make a new file, you can either right click on it in this area, and you can go to New, and you can go to Folder. You make this bigger. So don't be afraid to play around with it. Take your time when you're going over lesson 3 because there's a lot of information in there. All right. Hope this helps.